Dad, thanks for packing lunch today. His voice was light, happy, unaware. I looked up from the sink. Buddy, I didn't pack you anything. He frowned, holding up a sandwich wrapped in foil. My handwriting, my name, stared back at me. I wiped my hands, took it from him, and peeled it open. Inside, a plain ham sandwich. A folded note tucked beneath the bread. My pulse slowed. The paper was creased like it had been held too tightly, too long. You shouldn't have left her. The room felt smaller. My son was still talking, something about lunch swap at school, but I couldn't hear him. My ears filled with static. My throat turned dry. Her handwriting. My ex-wife's. The woman I buried 5 years ago. Grief plays tricks on memory. I told myself that. Told myself it was some cruel coincidence, someone's idea of a joke. But I knew her script. The sharp tilt of her T, the little hook at the end of every R. She used to sign our son's notes like that. I checked the foil again, same brand we used to buy. The handwriting, the wrapping style, the smell. She used to make sandwiches just like that, cut diagonally, not straight, always diagonally. I wanted to believe someone was messing with me. Maybe a parent from school. Maybe I'd written the note in my sleep. But no one else knew. No one knew what those words meant. You shouldn't have left her. Not me. Her. I didn't sleep that night. I replayed every memory, every argument, every cold silence between us before she died. Her face when she said she was done trying. The way she avoided my eyes when she kissed our son goodbye that morning. The car crash that took her life wasn't supposed to happen, but she'd been driving to meet someone, a man, someone I never found. Until now, maybe. Over the next week, I played the role. Calm, present, the good father. Inside, I was unraveling, methodically, quietly. I checked the security footage from the porch. Someone had left the lunchbox early that morning. No face, just a hand. Pale, thin. The way she used to look at the end, when sleep stopped visiting her. I sent the note for handwriting analysis. I told the analyst it was from a found letter. He confirmed it. Same person, same pressure, same stroke patterns. Impossible. But truth doesn't ask permission. I checked the cemetery next. Her grave looked untouched, but the flowers, fresh ones, weren't from me. I dug through old messages, her last voicemail, a fragment. If something happens, you'll know why. I hadn't listened to the rest. I couldn't. Now I did. And when she's ready, she'll come for him. Don't stop her. My blood went cold. She'd said she, not I. The tests came back, DNA on the sandwich wrapper. Not hers, not mine. Female, related to her. A sister. I never knew she had one. She'd always said she was an only child, no family left. But I found her. Same last name, different state. A woman with her face but colder eyes. A woman who'd been institutionalized for years, released last month. She lived 20 miles away. I went to her house. Small, quiet, curtains drawn. I didn't knock. I just stood there, watching her through the glass. She was making sandwiches, wrapping them in foil. The same handwriting. When she saw me, she smiled like she'd been expecting this moment her entire life. I promised her I'd take care of him, she said softly, hand still on the bread knife. She didn't want him to forget her. I didn't answer. I just slid the note across the table, the one from the sandwich. Her smile faded. You left her, she whispered. So I came back for her son. I didn't shout, didn't touch her. I simply reached into my pocket and placed a small black device on the table. The red light blinked. I'd recorded everything. Her eyes widened. I didn't come for her, I said. I came for you. She trembled, realizing she'd just confessed. The silence stretched, heavy and deliberate. Outside, I heard sirens. She tried to speak, but the words broke against the static in her throat. I watched her crumble, watched the panic set in, the kind that doesn't scream, just dies quietly behind the eyes. I felt nothing, just air. Later that night, my son slept peacefully beside me. I stared at the foil still sitting on the counter, its surface reflecting the kitchen light in fractured glints. I thought of her, my wife, and the way she once said love was like handwriting. Once learned, it never leaves your hands. She was right. But sometimes, it's the hand that keeps writing after death that reminds you how wrong you were to ever trust the page. I wrapped the note again, folded it neatly, and dropped it in the trash. Then I turned off the light. And finally, after 5 years, I didn't look back.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.